Hi, this is Toby, and today I'll be showing you the work I'll be doing on my Taxodium bonsai from 2022 to 2023, part 1. And I haven't repotted the tree this season, I've let it grow. I have weeded the tree a bit. You can see the moss that we put in last season. I don't know what this is, it looks like a little brassica seedling. I think I'll leave that for now, but the moss has grown in quite nicely. Very fluffy. It's grown up the trunk a bit, which I don't really want. I will pull that off because it will start to kind of decompose the bark, and I don't want that because I do want the bark on the tree. So I'm going to pull a bit of the moss off the trunk, and you see I'm getting new buds, so that's really good. I might unwire some of the branches depending on which branches. This branch is a bit thick and I might unwire that, but I'm also wondering if I need this branch that I've wired down because it does look a bit artificial over here. It kind of goes up and down. It's a bit thick. It's on the inside of a curve as well, and I may not want that branch, so we'll deal with that later. First, you can see the bark is already flaking off because of the moss. I'm going to get rid of some of the moss here. I'm going to unwire, I think I'll unwire the whole tree. I don't think I need this much wire. We can always rewire it. I have kept this wire on for a very long time, so if it wants to set, it should have set by now. So I'm going to quickly unwire the tree and I'll show you. So I've unwired the tree. Inevitably I did accidentally knock some buds off, but that's okay because right now the tree is just bursting with vigor. It's got buds everywhere and that's good. And I think we might use some of the buds that grow. You can see there's so many buds. I don't know if you can see there are just so many buds growing. Let's see if I need this branch. It's thick. It's in the inside of a curve. And look at how thick it is for a branch up there. I don't think I need it. It's a good branch. It's developed, but it's just too bad how thick it is. I think that opens up the front a bit. I am okay if I'm a bit bare at the front. We can see the trunk a bit more. I am not going to be too concerned because I do have branches and I know there's going to be buds that will come this direction. I will have to get my tools to clean up the stubs at the end. I will do that at the end. Stuff like this that's going in a funny direction, we can cut off. Again, this one's going in a funny direction. I'll cut a bit of it off because I do want some side branching. This I'll cut off. There we go. I'm wondering if I need to tip this. This is very long. I think I will. I'll just cut it back there. And we will get buds. Do I need to prune the apex is the question. I'll leave the apex because I think if I prune it, another branch, maybe this branch might actually take over as the apex, or these two branches, and to prevent that from happening, I might actually just shorten them because if those two branches have too much vigor, they could actually try and compete for the apex. I am quite bare on this side, but you can see I am getting buds, so if I do get a bud here, which is where the outside of the curve is, that would be ideal. I do also want to get buds up here, and I'm not sure if I will. This branch is actually okay. I'll keep that branch. I have two branches side by side. I need to see which one I'm going to keep. I think I need something here because if I keep cutting stuff that's going forward, I'm going to have nothing there. So we'll take this one off. I know the tree looks quite flat. I'm not too concerned about that because I know I'll be getting a lot of back buds on the trunk. I'll show you that when the tree leaves out because I haven't pruned the roots at all this season. There's going to be so much vigor in it. I don't have to worry too much about it. Sorry about this, the bark is falling off. Just checking the roots. I think I'm getting some buttress in the roots, but I can't confirm that until I actually lift the roots out. I won't do that this season, we'll do it next season. I'm wondering, no, we won't cut the apex back, we'll leave it. I'm wondering if I even need this branch. This I will lower. This is on the outside of a curve, so that's good. I will lower that. But then that raises the issue of that branch right above it. I think we can take that off as well. So this kind of simplifies the structure a bit. I know I'm a bit wide and I'm a bit narrow on the side. That's okay, we'll get a lot more branches and then we can start siling the tree. I will go clean the stubs up. Let's prune the stubs. I've got one here. Nice and flush. I've got one up here. Again, I'm not going to be too concerned about it being too flat because I know we'll be getting back buds. Probably I'll even get some here and some at the front. And it's not even too bad. You can see I am getting depth. So that's okay. I'll prune this back a bit more. I just want these to heal quite flush, a clean trunk. You can see some of the older cuts we've made. This one's healing over. There's a few on the trunk here. You can barely even notice them. They've completely healed over. There's two here that you can see, you can't tell. That's really good. I'm not happy with how this bark is kind of flaking off because of the moss, but that's okay. A bit of flaky bark won't damage the tree. You can see it's nice and red underneath. And I am getting quite a nice root flare, so that's looking good. I think that's all I'm going to do. We'll let more buds develop, we'll let the tree leaf out, and I'll show you it filling up because you will be surprised how quickly and how dense this tree will fill up. So here's a final update of the Taxodium for this video. I think I will do a bit of pruning. I've let it grow, it's using up a lot of water. The soil is getting quite dry, and there are some weeds. I'm just going to pull some of them out. The weeds aren't growing that well either because there's barely any water down here because the tree's using up most of it. And the moss is starting to dry out a bit, but that'll be better when I prune the leaves or the branches off. So the top is grown very long. Let's see if I can... Look how tall the top has grown. It's thickened up here as well, so that's good. I think the overall tree has also started to thicken up, so that's really good. I'm going to trunk chop it today. And if you're wondering why, I want to get some more taper, so I'm probably going to cut it up here. Slowly building the tree up to a good height. You can see I'm getting decent taper down below. So the strategy is working. So let me just quickly take the top off. Where will I take it off? I'll probably take it off here. I know I'm not leaving any green on it. That's okay. It will grow back. I did that last time. I've got new branches that's grown out. I want to see if I want to keep the old ones or keep the younger ones. This one died and a new branch grew on top of it, so I'll just cut the dead branch off. So that's all I'm going to be doing today, kind of just removing some branches I don't need. I'll take that one off because this one's growing in a better direction. Branches down lower, I'll keep that. That's going to fall off in autumn anyways. There's no point pruning it. Anything going in a weird direction is going to get pruned off. I don't think I'm going to do any wiring. This branch is new and it's very vigorous, and so is this. I'm wondering if I need both of these. Do I need I do need something coming out here. I don't think I need the one on top because that's on the inside of a curve, so I'm going to just get rid of that. I'll clean it up later. This is kind of coming the same level as that. But we'll keep this for now. We'll keep both of them for now. It is a bit too vigorous, so I'm going to just prune it back there. That looks like a good place. Getting some subdivision on this branch, that's good. We'll just prune it back to reduce the vigor. This is growing out nicely. Just going to prune the tip. The lower branch, okay, this is a bit weak, so I will leave the tip on. I want this to thicken a bit. This is doing really well. It's kind of divided into two, and I'll have to wire that later. I am just going to prune this one, the one at the front, out a bit more because the one at the back is a bit weak. Get rid of this so I can see what I'm doing. I'm not too concerned about the triangle shape right now, mainly because I just want these branches to set and thicken. So that's kind of the main goal right now. got another branch coming out the back here, right under this branch. I think we'll keep them. We'll keep these new branches for now. I hope these don't compete for the leader. I don't think it's going to go up. I'm wondering if I do any pinching. I don't want to reduce the vigor of the tree too much. I think I'll just cut the tips off these new branches. So I'm just making everything kind of equal. I'm not trying to go for any shape right now. But you can see the bottom of the tree is coming along quite nicely. This is the bottom half. The top will probably be a bit taller, and then once the structure is set, I'm going to push everything back in. But right now I just want these side branches to thicken up. Like, this is a good thickness on this branch right now. These are still very thin, so I have left some growth on them. Have I pruned this one? No, I should, because this one's going straight back, and that is not good. So I'm going to leave these branches to grow out longer. I'll clean up the stubs, or just this stub, and it should be able to heal relatively nicely. You can see my wounds are starting to close. I got the big wound at the back. That's looking really good. It's starting to heal. All the wounds down below, the lower branches, they've pretty much healed over. So this will grow more shoots. And I think I'll just leave the tree like this. I'll put it back, and in part 2 we'll do more work on it. So anyways, thanks for watching this video. Please like, comment, subscribe. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below and I will answer them. But anyways, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.